Hello my friend and welcome to my channel. Today I've got A. England Mustard Seed a Fairy in MoYou London Mother Nature Collection 12 and Maniology's Coconut. I've already gotten started with Nailtique's Formula 2 as my base coat, and A. England Mustard Seed a Fairy. I haven't played with these in a long time. It's time. So pretty. Alright, so I got my base coat on and dry, and we're going in with our first coat. The thing I love about these A. England holographic polishes, on top of them being just stunning, is they almost apply themselves to your nails. I don't ever make a big mess with these. It's just crazy. They go on like perfectly. It's got a beautiful brush, excellent formula, probably top-notch formula in my book. And it's just easy to work with and lovely to wear. Alright, capping that free edge and then kind of smoothing it out. Alright, I'm going to go in with the Rescue Me top coat. I might have been calling it Excuse Me top coat, but it's Rescue Me top coat. And we're going to do a nice layer of that over the top and get it to dry down through everything. Nice, quick, dry, glossy top coat. There we go. Capped that free edge again. Isn't it pretty? I like it. There is my swatch photo. Stunner! Alright, MoYou London. And this is the Mother Nature Collection 12 stamping plate. Another one that my friend Miss Joanna McLeod sent me. And I am trying to use them. And I'm using Woody. He's so versatile. And I'm trying to get that blue film to come up off of this plate. And here we go. We're getting there. Holding it flat so I don't bend it. Going to give it a quick wipe down with some acetone and a cotton ball. And then I like to wipe over it with a lint-free wipe and alcohol. And here we go. We're going to get started. We're using Maniology Coconut today. And it's an off-white, more of a yellowy white, creamy kind of color. And we're going to pull that. I love that image. I could have done that on all the nails and just been thrilled. But when I got a new plate, I like to use different images. Alright, there it is. My battery died. I had to just pop in and show it to you. Okay, I've got this little bird, and I end up putting it a little far over, and I got all the bird on my nail, but with the curve of my nail from the pictures, it looks like I cut the beak off, but I didn't. It's just that curvy nail. There we go. See? Alright. Next, what image we want next? Okay. And I think this is the one I mess up, and I'm going to show you what I do about it. Yep, it is. It's another bird with a swirly twirly on the tail. Like it's, well, I don't know if that's on its tail, but it's got a swirly twirly in the image, and I love swirly twirly images. I'm trying to pull up the excess that I don't want in my design. And this is what happened. I fiddled too long with this, and it got too dry. And I didn't have on a sticky base coat. Shame on you, Tina. So I go to apply it, trying to line it up, and it doesn't stick very well, and it peels back and falls back on itself. This is not going to work. No, no, no. No tapping is going to fix this. So I do get some of it up with a piece of tape. Since I got my quick dry top coat on there, it's all dry and I can do this. And I'm getting most of it off with the tape, but I'm not able to get all of it off. But I ain't giving up. Nope, I'm not going to give up. So after playing with the tape for longer than I needed to, I should have just gave in. And I'm fixing to show you what I'm going to do. So, just a little bit left. So, I'm going to grab my little cotton ball and just swipe, quick. I'm not digging down deep, just swiping it. And then I'm going to pick a different image to play with. And that nail is still quite tacky because I swiped it, remember, with the acetone. And so I'm not worried about this one not sticking. Plus, I'm not messing around with it as long. Alright, got a fuzzy from the cotton ball. That's the casualties we get sometimes. And then now we've got to pick out a couple more images. This is like the picture of the lady with the flowers in her hair. And I'm just going to use that flower part for my pinky nail. Oh, scrape it again. There we go. Corner images can be tricky. Alright, so onto the pinky we go. Ta-da! Y'all excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. So I am using a piece of tape to get some of the excess up off of my skin. There we go, getting framed so people can see. Alright, one more image. And then we'll be able to finish this one up. And I really like this image too. And turning it, instead of doing it the way it's laid on the plate, I kind of turn it and do it diagonally, or not diagonally, vertically, I don't know. Horizontally. I do it up and down on the nail. And I really like that look too. Very cute. Alright. And I've done most of my cleanup as I went along here. So, you know, with the little tape, and that works really well. And a lot of people would just say, oh, you're good to go, girl. But I'm going to clean off the stamping plate and the little mat that I use. Get that all cleaned off and ready to go away. But it is a really nice plate. I'm liking it. Wipe it with some alcohol. And then I'm going to use the She Modern Creative Sealer Stamping Clear Matte. And this is going to seal my design in without smearing my design. I'm scraping extra polish off the brush and then kind of pulling some of that up because it was a little thick in some spots. And there's what it looks like mattified. Like it. And then I'm going in with the Essie Speed Setter top coat. And this will seal the design in. And it's a quick dry, so it'll dry very quickly. Cap that free edge. And voila! We have a manicure. And there it is. That's my swatch photo. And I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.